Hey everybody, I'm going to do another tutorial right now. This one we're just going to be talking about bringing audio into iMovie. We talked a little bit in the modules about different places you can find audio, Jamendo, local artists. You can do something in GarageBand, or you can just download a free track from YouTube, and they're expanding their library all the time. So let's just start off by going to YouTube, finding a song. To do that, we're going to go to our video manager. And then we're going to go to Creation Tools, and they have an audio library here, and you can see there's all kinds of filters in place so you can sort through these songs. You can sample them. I don't like that. I want to look for something that's kind of a rock song, so I'm going to look in the genre of rock, and I want this song right here. This punk song, Motocross. So all you have to do is click on this little download arrow here. I'm going to download it, which I already did. It's in my downloads folder. So I'm going to open downloads. We'll close YouTube. We're all set with that. Here's Motocross. And I'm going to open it with iTunes. And by opening it with iTunes, it's now going to be accessible to us within iMovie. So let's open iMovie. And here's our little B-roll project that we were working on before. The barnyard animals and the freestyle skiers. And in our content library, we're going to go to iTunes. You can also go into sound effects and find all kinds of jingles there and songs there that you can use. And there's Motocross, there's our song. And we're just going to drag it down into this audio line below where you see the little music notes. That's where we're going to put our soundtrack. And it automatically makes it the same length as our video. The song is actually longer. You can see you could drag it further out if you wanted to, but for some reason iMovie brings it in. It's the same length as your project. So we can just take a look at it. It already adds a lot of energy to the shots. One thing I like to do when you're doing your music edits, you can do this if you want, you don't have to, but I like to edit to the beat and put the cuts right on the beat. So let's listen, and we'll try to stop the playhead when it gets to a beat, and we'll slide the clip over to end on that to cut right on the beat. So then we can zoom in. This one looks like we're right kind of on the money. I was practicing on these earlier, so I might have left that one. So this one, we're going to zoom in on the clip on the timeline so that we can move in smaller increments here, and we're going to just slide over right to where the playhead is, and then watch that and see if the cut is at the right spot. So it's right about there, and you might not get it perfect the first time. You're going to have to do a little trial and error. It's not perfect in iMovie. If you're doing this sort of thing in Premiere, you can get a lot more finer detail. But let's see how we did. I slid a bunch of these clips over before. And you can see as you do this, a lot of times things just sort of line up with the beats. I always find that to be true. I like in this clip right here, not the pig, but the chickens next. You watch their heads kind of move right to the beat as completely accidental right there. I think your mind will just kind of make those connections. The viewer will. Seemed like that cut was off a little bit. Let's see. That's okay. I think it automatically just makes it fade out there a little bit. I'd like it just to cut to black, but maybe we'll figure that out on another day. But so that's one way you can do that. And the other thing is, if you want your ambient noise in there a little bit more, you can crank up the volume on it like I did with these clips. Or if you don't want it in there at all, you could turn it all the way down. Or you could have it turned all the way up and also drag the volume of the song down a little bit. So that's kind of a happy medium. You can hear the background audio a little bit more. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is on the songs. Let's zoom in on the timeline a little bit. And at the edges of the clip, you can fade in and fade out on music if you grab this little handle right here. And you want to make sure it's not the one where you're shortening the whole clip or trimming. But right here, you can fade into an audio clip like that. See how it rounds over? So now it's going to fade into this. Maybe make it a little bit more pronounced so you can see. So you can do that with those handles, and I think there's other places where you can use those handles. I think when you put cutaways and B-roll up on top, you can use those same kind of handles to fade video in on top of other stuff. So that's how you can bring audio into your projects, and that's it for now. Bye.